Hi, my name is Xin, and this is my demo of Project 2. So first, what I want to do is show you know, my app. Okay, so right now I connected my physical device to this to this app. Okay, yeah. Okay. So first, let's try something about the baseline. Yeah. Right now you can look at the picture there. The horizon line is blue and the vector line is red. Right now I will rotate. Mm, yeah. In, at this point, sure, the both the two sides is blue color because it is more than 30 degree. Yeah. And then and the razor line will appear again. Okay, let's look at the age, detected age. Yeah, this the age is become the color become to the red. Yeah. Okay. Right now let's go about our code. First, let's look at the schema of this project. Okay, in this app, this app is extended from our previous site, exercise through yeah exercise 3, yeah, and the main activity is the main entrance. And here we it is based on what we select. I mean, in the theme, and the two key point here is about the age and the baseline, where you know I implemented by myself in the class my algorithm here, and this line information is to encapsulation the line. Okay, so let's go over one by one. My age. So let's look at the structure of you know, my algorithm class. Okay, in this my age function. Uh, so what I do here, so the parameter, the input, the parameter input is, input the schema, input frame, and the second parameter is the sort of value. And here the current time I want to calculate, the what I spend in this application, and I compare it with this is my age, and I also implemented my age based on the OpenCV. Where is this? Okay, this is the age OpenCV. To just to use uh, the API to get the Merida boundary. Use the Laplace and to mark the Merida boundary. Okay, let's look at my age. Okay, first we get the input frame and you know get the match and the gray. So the gray here. Okay, all this here. What I want to do is to generate the array, because it's easy to manipulate the array in the function. Okay, and to allocation the memory, with the size here, the total multiplied the channels. Okay, so if the first we need to do the Laplace transformation here. Is this Laplace 2 is no is my implementation. It's more than the okay. Let's look at the Laplace 2 first. Okay, here the Laplace the input is the gray array in the row column and white not height is regular parameter. Okay, this is the half kernel size. What is this constant? I think I yeah define. It's a static final. We cannot do revise it because it's just for const. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is the Laplace. We get the great total by the Laplace 2, and we want to do here to look at. Okay. Here, if this we do the Laplace transformation, and then we compare the value with the certain whole value. If it's more than it will to draw the I mean to set the edge with the red color here. Yes, this is the RGB here, and then in the end it will put it into the array and return as a result. Okay, so this is about the age. Okay, let's look at the line. Yep. Just the baseline. I think yeah, just the base 10 line. So also, as usual, this input is into the frame, and we get the gray, and we use the array to represent this image because it's easy for manipulation. And then this is a for to loop as in the my age. It will compare the Laplace value with the threshold of the value. If it's more than it, I will see this as 0x. In hexagon is 0x FFF, but in yeah here is is equal to 255, and then we put this Laplace Laplace array, import this mate to the Laplace array, and we draw the let's look. Okay, we convert to the CV 8 we unsigned it, and then we draw the hop line. Let's look at the hop line. What is the hop line? Okay, hop line is okay here. Yeah. So this is a threshold line. We just get the quarter of the I mean get the mini from the row and column, and we allocate is allocator memory called the whole line, and we use okay here we call the API, right? This is the parameter that we need, and this for loop we to scan the whole line by the rule, and this part we get we want to get the point, we want to get the point to represent the line. Okay, and then we calculate the slope, as I comment here is between the negative 30 and the positive 30. It will put in the list and it will be drawn later. Okay, we get that we calculate it here. I think yeah, and we draw here. Okay, and the last part we draw the base of 10 line. Okay, here we sorted the line. Okay, so this is one important thing here. We need to, we want to sort a array. Like we need to know we base what. I mean the key. We need to override the comparator. Right now we encapsulation, do encapsulation for the line. So in this, so let's look at the class. This is a two pointer to represent the line, and I also use the lens to represent, the property of the line. And okay, here is the gesture, the scatter, and calculate the lens. It get the distance. We do the subtraction between the two pointer, x by x, y by y, and get a result as a length. But actually, it actually is not actual length. It's just the it's just a representative length because we need to do a squared here. But for easy to calculate, we don't we just get the we don't need to take the square root. Here we override the compare to. We want to sort it. We know what we base. Okay, and then we get the minimum 10. This the information based on the info list size, because we don't want to alter of their size. And then we draw the line. Okay, here we need to clean the line info because we don't want to when I retrain this class, we don't want to save the previous record, previous line. Yeah, yeah, this is about the best 10, draw the best 10 line. Yeah, just the best lines. Yes, okay. And I also do the comparison between the open myself the algorithm with the directly user API. User API is extremely slow. I think at the beginning I feel it crash. It's like crash. Okay, it changes. I mean, like I mean 10 seconds. I think more than 10 seconds to change it from one image to another image. Okay, yeah. Here's my presentation. Yeah.